Howdy, everybody. It's Justin. So, let's get this party started. And go ahead and go to the chat. Oh, it's not the chat, sorry. Go ahead and go to my proper screen here. View, is that it? Nope. All right. Hopefully someone can hear me on my audio, so that'd be nice to know if someone could back me up on that particular issue. All right. So I'm gonna go to the Watch Me Network. You can also watch this on Watch Me Work or Watch Me Twerk. Okay, I'm not gonna be twerking, not today at least. That is available on Instagram. Okay, we're up and going on that platform. And we'll go ahead and do what black folks have been doing for many, many years. Telling the white folks what you're doing. All right, let's go. Go to the forums here. Oh, not the forums, but CDGC. No, that's the African American thingamabobber. I guess we could do that sometime, just not this time. Usually most of the people that I know or actually give a crap about me are on Christian Game Developers website, so let's go ahead and let them know what I'm doing. All right, streaming now. Hopefully my computer's not acting too weird. It's been kind of acting funny, so I should have restarted it, but I did not. And then we'll also hit him up on the Twitters. Now, okay, and we'll do hashtag game dev, which is scary because then you get everybody out there. But that's all right. Hashtag gamer, hashtag Christian, hashtag Jesus, hashtag black game dev. Okay. Let the folks know what I'm doing here. And then we're going to just back out of that. Oh, I got a couple of people watching. What's going on, homie? Okay, you can hear me? Great. Okay. There's one time where I tried to stream and nobody could hear me, and that disappointed me. The end. Great story, right? Let's go ahead and add to the Negro group. Isn't that called the Negro group? But leave me alone. Okay. Let's see if I have any equity. Of course. Have any equity with my homeboy Jordan and his audience anymore. I used to be on this place a lot, but kind of backed off. I don't like to kind of come in here and spam, but we'll see what happens. Live streaming black sim game dev now. Join. Blessings. Smiley face. Okay. You know, this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Mind somebody gets offended easily or something like that. I don't know. Because then again, that's everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. All right, guys. We are now officially in the mix. Let's do some black simulating. Woo! Okay. So then I'm going to show you what I made from last week. Actually, I worked on this a little bit after the last week's broadcast. So we'll go ahead and load up something real quick. And someone can tell me that's kosher or not to do that during the live stream in terms of sharing your stuff. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, so this is what we got from last week. I think this is looking pretty darn good so far. Got the trees up. You know. So far, I'm really liking the aesthetic of this stuff so far. What do you think, Bryce? I think this really works. Except for the tiny doors. I need to figure that out somehow. Giant man walk through tiny door. Okay. Okay. So I think that we have, for the most part, gotten that done. I'm going to add like some assets to this gradually. So I think that means that we are actually ready to start a new area. Oh yeah. So let's start. Let's go to the mall because I don't think that the other neighborhood would take too much time because I can use a lot of these kind of assets over again or whatever. So let's just go ahead and go to the mall. Do the interior of that. Yeah, we'll start a new one. So I just need to go to a new map. Grandmama's house. That stuff's gonna be used anymore. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I switched over an asset, and this is no longer that asset anymore. So this is Uptown. We'll do this next time. But I might already be done with it because I'm going to go ahead and go for crunch time. Because there's one thing I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to release something significant. Oh, thank you, sir. I've always wanted to release something significant on my second birthday. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm really going to try to push and try to achieve a goal of actually releasing or at least finishing Black Simulator on my second birthday. And what is my second birthday? My second birthday is the day that I truly came to Christ. This goes outside of my baptism or whatever. On YouTube, can you see? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm reading something on the Christian Game Developers forum or page. How do you comment on a live stream in YouTube? Can you can see you but only watch? I think you just type. It should be like in a little box next to you. I mean, you might have to. There might be an option that says hide the chat or to show the chat. But it should kind of come up automatically, so I don't know what to tell you on that one. Because usually that just comes right up. So let me straighten him out real quick. The chat should be up already when you first view. Look for hide or show chat. There we go. But anyway, I could have just written it down there here, so that's my bad. But anyway, guys, my second birthday is the day I came to Christ, so I really want to release something on that birthday because it's like my birthday and my second birthday are pretty closely linked. So my actual birthday is this month on the 25th. And my second birthday is actually the 31st of August. So, but I'm really gonna try to nail this for once, because before I'm like, I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, and I just need to stop all that crap and just get the doggone thing done, because, oh my god, I'm tired of it. Alright. Anywho. This should be a fairly simple one to do, actually. So, let's go ahead and, not get rid of the floor, but we'll go ahead and do something with the floor. What should I do with this thing? Okay, let's get the dimensions first. That's first and foremost. Okay, so 21 by 20, 21 by 20, 21 by 20. So that's gonna be what? 48 pixels times 20 equals 960. Wait, is that the first dimension or is that the second dimension? Okay, that'll be 960 height. But this shall be 48 times 21 equals 1008. There we go. 1008. Cool beans. Alright. This is a hideous picture. By the way, David Bell. Hopefully you're helping out Herrera, because I really can't right now. Because I love Herrera. That's my dude. Okay. View, show boundaries. Yay! Okay. Get rid of that. Alright. I just want to add, Yuna is such a cutie. Just look at that. For a white girl, Yuna is just adorable. I'm just kidding! I'm just kidding! Calm down! Jeez. Jeez. Bunch of babies. Okay. Show grid. Let's see here. So, kind of in the same vein of that in some ways. Like, I have I've like had debates with my wife about why women are beautiful. Just as a general premise. And totally made a convincing argument. So I don't know how compelling it would be for you guys, but I think that everyone is beautiful. I think the whole creation itself is beautiful, you know. But I think that women have a very, very special, in terms of just being beautiful, I think that they have a very, very special, interesting phase in that. So it's like, when you look at the way that lines are, when you look at a curved line, you always think something gentle and think about gentleness and things like that. And when you look at straight lines, you think about something that is kind of more rigid or angular or more straightforward, or depending on the thickness of the line, can be very, very aggressive and things like that, you know. And I think the way that men and women are shaped is so different and so interesting to look at, to where, you know, just automatically, just by looking at the curves of a woman, you know, you automatically get like a certain sense of beauty and gentleness, and, you know, even in our architecture and things like that, you know, like, to use a curved line instead of something straight is usually leads to something that is more that gives off a certain amount of gentleness or a certain amount of beauty in even architecture or product or whatever it is. It's just very, very interesting to where, you know, those things are correlated in terms of straight lines and curved lines. See the way that men and women are shaped biologically. It's just neat to see that. So that's why I say that we're all special. No. So, and I think that every race in terms of has something beautiful within that race that's just kind of like, wow. And so the whole thing is cool. The whole thing is cool. So anyway, back on Earth. This doesn't seem right. It seems too big almost. Actually, no, that's right. It's not too big. Anyway, we're going to take Um, all it is. Oh yeah, Bryce, can you hear any music in the background on my end? I would just love to know. All right. So for new people, what I'm doing is I am mapping out the dimensions of the area so that I can match it to the actual game itself. And we're going to make this all African American. I mean, black. All right. Shazam. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. And we'll put the exit exactly where the exit needs to be, which is, I think it's right here. I only hear the mouse in your voice. Okay. Why doesn't explode anything? I don't know how to answer that question, AJ. I don't know if that's a typo or autocorrect or something like that. But I will explode things if you want me to. There should be a riot option in Black Simulator. That'd be dope. Just okay, no, it wouldn't be, but still, on a number of bad ideas, that would be a fantastically bad idea. Oh man. That's okay if I can only hear the mouse though, Bryce. So that's not a problem. I was just kind of asking. That's all. I think this is where that is. I think that's where it is. Let me look here. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not even close. Let's try that again. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Okay, cool. Now then, I need to add this to it. And we'll add one more this to it. So give the appearance that it's whatchamacallit. And I think what we should do is maybe elongate this a little bit more. Well, this needs to be a different setting all together back here. So let's set this up this way. Well, let's make a wall. We're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be a tremendous wall that the blacks are gonna pay for as well. All right. And so are the Mexicans. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get this right here. I kind of feel like Trump jokes, not like me making fun of what he says, but like getting your virtue points from Trump. It's kind of like the lowest hanging fruit that you can possibly go for. It's like okay. It's just, I mean, can we make it? Can we make it any easier on ourselves for to make that argument? It's like, at least I'm not Trump. It's like, okay, but yeah. So, oh man. Floor. I want to have a nice wooden texture to it, so we'll do it this way. And I'll probably have to go back online and find some texture to that. That's what I had to do with the brick on the last texture that I did, or the last time that I did. So, yeah, I have to go back and fix that. Not fix that, but whatever right now. All right, let's go ahead and hit the floor. Shazam! And we'll add a African American line to this. Thank you. Jeez. Told you this thing is crawling today for some reason. I should have reset it. That is my bad, and I apologize a trillion times. Ooh. Does anybody remember that song? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. There's one guy that I knew that he would always wait for the owl part. He's like, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. He would go really, really loud. Ooh. Like that. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Have you noticed like freaking is one of those kind of words that some might be like, stop cursing. I'm like, I'm not cursing. It almost always borders on that, but it really doesn't. And it's kind of weird, but whatever. Pattern overlay. Or maybe this one. That's not gonna work. There we go. We'll do this texture. Okay, that'll look good for some vinyl siding, but not so much what we're trying to accomplish here. Yeah. I wish it was black and white though. What about this one? What about this one? We'll scale it down maybe. We'll just use this for right now. I'll probably either alter or do something with this or find a public domain texture. By the way, public domain textures and things like that are your friends. Make sure that as a developer, you're looking for public domain stuff. And make sure that you can monetize it too. So you don't have to run type of legal dramas or whatever. So some people will say that, you can use this. It's just getting used for commercial use. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're going out to find textures or whatever it is that you might try to find. Okay. Anywho. This is looking pretty nice already. Look at that. Let's take a look at that. Now then, what I really need to do is work on this part right here. Because, yeah, a lot of this stuff is not going to work. And I'm going to find a lot of different assets. Raul just got to saying he has some assets that he wants to share. So I might have to go ahead and take him up on that. Yeah, because this needs to have more of these little boxes and stuff on the shelf and everything. That's what this really needs to have. So I question whether or not I should throw these up like this to make them look more like a department store. But the other problem is that is that this particular asset does not look very modern, like at all. So let's see if I can find something a little bit better. Let's see what we got here. Is this a larger door finally? It is larger door. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try to find a better anything but this. Let's try to find a better anything but this. Because it's just not working for me. Like, if I could find an empty shelf asset and just use that and then do make some alterations. What is this wonderful stuff? This is what I was looking for all the time. What if I did this to it? Kind of wonky look. What do you think? Wish I'd known this was around to begin with. And other things right here too. Oh, that's too much. Oh, those are rings. I didn't even see what those even were. Yeah. Okay. What if I did this? Okay. I think I know what I need to do now. So these counters can go that way, because they're just not tall enough. I mean, it's not tall enough. No, not the blue teddy. I'm sorry. I apologize a trillion times. There should be more teddies on the ground. Teddy is one of those kind of words where you have to be really careful the way you pronounce it, because then it sounds like you're saying something else, and then the show just escalates to something else, and it's just not a good time. Just not a good time. So yes, maybe a few more teddies on the ground would be the proper move. Good God. All right. So okay, the counter right here is fine. So that's fine. One last thing I want to look for is I still want to look for another shelf of some kind, or something that is like an empty shelf that can look a little bit more gooder. I like saying things like more gooder, because all the grammar people are like, "Oh my God, what have you done?" I might be able to construct some things from the... Why don't I have an empty shelf? That's annoying. What's these look like? Now it looks like a bench. That's not cool. Let's do... Let me put this right here like that. That's a neat little makeshift something. I wonder how passable that is. Stand by. Let's see if we can pass through this or not. Nope. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Let's have a look at some jewelry. How about that? Okay. So she'll be investigating the finer things of life. Yeah. Then we'll put a few more. We'll have it be like a specialty jewel case she's looking at. Maybe we'll put some. Nah, I want it right there. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put some. Yeah, we'll put some more jewelry right here. Right? Yeah, and even worse, naked black man. That's automatically guns out. That's automatically guns out. Nunchucks and tasers. You know, bring out the kung fu dogs. There should be kung fu dogs. Put kung fu dogs in this game for no reason. They're like Pokemon, except much more dangerous. Actually, these burrs. Oops. And why does that go? Why does that happen? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that'll give some interesting looking things there. I mean, it still doesn't look like it's on a shelf. So let's go and let's get one of these shelves because they look a little less busy. And we'll put a burr. What? A burr. I said a burr. Put some burrs around there. Can I wonder if I can layer this junk on here. So what if I layered, oh, I don't know. What if I layered this onto it and then put a burr on there? Nope, didn't quite work out. And this totally does look like bread and stuff, so maybe I should just go ahead and start over on that one. Let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at. There's birds in there already. There's birds in there. There's turtle birds in there. Hermagerd. Look at all the turtle birds, Dirty. Look at all the turtle birds. They got little dolls in there too, Daddy. Look at theirs. So I can get away with this or not. No, that's not gonna work. I'm hoping what happens is surely not. I think that's Southern Derp. Southern Derp. I'm from Kentucky, so I can go ahead and do that there. That's that weird cultural thing where it's like we can say that, but you can't. You know that I think it's like in like every culture. It's like, I can make fun of hillbillies all I want to because I live in Kentucky, but you can't. Right? Right? Whereas then again, I don't know. Making fun of hillbillies is like a universal thing that you're just allowed to do. Which I don't think is fair because, you know, a lot of people assume a lot of things about people who are from the country. They always assume that they're dumb. And they may not have book smarts, but they will think circles around you. That I guarantee. A lot of them are very intelligent people. And they will play you like a fiddle. Yeah, they will play you. So I wouldn't go there with them. They'll just have some very, very simple things about themselves. Be like, well, I'm just an old Southern man, but I do think this. And they were like, you just killed the game, bruh. You just killed the game. Oh, that's my jam right there. I made with Johnny C. Ah, why is it so big? What if I just start hanging up clothes here? Very bizarre looking clothes too at that. Stan probably be so mad at this. Stan Farina, he'd probably be so mad at this. It's like, why are you spending so much time on this? Because Stan. Black Lives Matter. I'm just kidding. We'll have the weirdest store. Well, actually, it's supposed to be a shoe store, so I don't know why I'm adding all this other stuff to it. So I should stick with mostly shoes. I'm forgetting what I'm even doing here. Good lord. So yeah, we'll F all the whatever this is, the teddy bears and everything else. So I don't want to put it in there. I love you, AJ, but teddy bears gotta go. Because this is a shoe store. Which means that I should just have more boxes here. Like this. Can I place this on here? Yeah. That might do. I think that'll look a lot better. Or that would be more in line with what this place actually is. Force me to rage quit. I'm sorry. There we go. Bam, bam. Some of these out. Yeah, this is the shoe store, bruh. I was tripping. I was tripping the whole time. And we will have maybe some... Oh, none of that. It's a shame you can't turn the volume down just from the little mini window. Oh well. I ain't mad at that. Okay. So bam, 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 bamf, bamf. Jenny, you should move to Greenbow, Alabama. I don't know why I like that line so much in that movie. Jenny, you should move to Greenbow, Alabama. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Okay. So we're getting some progress here. Yeah, decorating this stuff is kind of I won't say that time consuming. If I get too weird about it, then it becomes pretty time consuming. But if I keep my head on my shoulders, then maybe and we'll put these in the background, actually, is what we'll do. Oh, no. The only full untouched shelf should be the Lonzo Ball shoes. You're probably right. If I wasn't gonna get sued, if I wasn't gonna get sued, I'd do all that mess. I swear. Jordan should just be like, Jordans would be like right over here, right? Jordans would be here, and this would be like dead bodies all over the place and everything, you know, and blood and and chalk outlines and everything. So Jordans would be here, all the empty boxes, all like blood and dead bodies and chalk and police tape be all over here, because people is trying to die for some Jordans, legit. Of course, then again, it might depend on which one they are. It's the ones I've released. That's a problem. But anyway. That's hilarious. Okay. We're back in the saddle. Getting on up, getting on out. Bam, 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 bamf, bamf, bamf. I'm trying to find. This is what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find more of these boxes right here. These would be like the gift boxes or whatever. And maybe we'll have some of these smaller shelves, because you know how to be having like those like smaller shelves in the back. Yeah, we'll put a few of these right there, right there. We'll have a back area so they can go to the back and get them shoes. We're having a good time here, AJ. We're having a good time here. Oh man. Okay. I should probably move this bookshelf up a little bit. Bloodshed Jordan card. Right. Actually, I am like so close to adding that in there. Is not even voting right now. So close. That's the thing about these live streams. Like, people will make suggestions. I'm trying to condense the game down to a manageable size, but they'll suggest something kind of like, bruh, that's hilarious. But it was prolong the development even more. I remember one person was saying that you should get locked up and there should be like a time skip like an anime. So like you get out and it's like 4 or 5 years later for some kind of petty offense, and everything's all old and dilapidated and everything, and like I want to do that. I just don't know if I should, because it'll just take longer, more development cycle. So this thing was only supposed to be a 3-month cycle, and now I'm on like month 6, which I'm very, very disappointed about that. So I want to kind of just push something out, but people like the idea so much that it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't rush it, and there's, you know, the sucking forever thing that you heard before, and I don't want to do all that, so I'm just going to try to take my time with it, as impatient as I can be. Hurry up and wait kind of situation. So I just want to do right by you guys. Make Black Simulator all that it can be. That's such a weird thing to say. Make Black Simulator all that it can be. Oh man. Actually, we'll do some gift boxes right here. Here we go. If it fits, it fits. We'll put some of these stuff in the background too. Yeah, yeah. All right. Oops. Doggone it. Can't stand it when it does that. Well, actually, yeah, I can. Okay. So, one thing that I have to do is make sure that this is more distinguished than the other ones, obviously. Wait. Apparently, but you get less than he's age. Okay. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. I am going to I need to color this African American. Yeah, we'll do one of these smaller chests like this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's that, and I'll make it the blue one. You mentioned the blue one, so we'll just go ahead and just add this in the very, very back right around here for no discernible reason. Because I love my homies and my homettes. That should be the name of a band. The Homies and the Homettes. It'd be like an old school throwback band. Oh my gosh, that'd be fire. It's like, bro, I'm about to see the Homies and the Homettes. It's about to be lit. Oh my god. Let's take all this and we'll scooch. We'll do a little scooching. We'll scooch you down here. And we'll scooch you back here. There we go. Just a little bit of scooching. See? Black people sitting together, thick and thin, fro or no fro. You know what I'm saying? We there. We there, Bob Saget. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're getting rid of all that. So, okay, we have all this set right here. So now what we're going to do is delete all this eventually. But we're going to take the crap. I had to set this up on the floor. Crap. Whatever. It's okay. We're going to take all this stuff though, and we're just going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of the floor, because what happens is that yeah, I'm going to redo all the stuff I did on the floor. That's okay though. Forgot all about that part. This is all your fault, AJ. No, I need somebody to blame. You're online. You too, Bryce. It's both of y'all's fault. I don't have any responsibility about that. Shoot, your fault. And you took my job too. How about that? Took our job. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to adjust these two. Oh bother. Okay, I'm adding Teddy back. Teddy will be back in a second. There, bam. Okay. Add that. Oops. That is not the droid I'm looking for. Add this right here. Bamf, bamf. Okay. So then, we have all this fun stuff here, and I need to take this. I need to save it as an image to Black Sim. Yeah, that's it. All right, now then, we're gonna go and we're going to then open up as a layer. This, and oh no, it's too small. That's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. Open up! We're going to increase the scale by not that, but percentage. So we're going at 200%. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant, see, that's what I get for not listening. I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Okay, there we go. That looks much more gooder. I need to probably put this stuff up here. Yeah, there we go. And I need to make a hole in this wall right here. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be a tremendous, the most tremendous wall of all time. Of all time. I do wonder what would happen if Donald Trump and Kanye West were in the same room. What would be the spiritual and universal consequences of such a thing? That I don't know. That I don't know. Nor do I maybe want to think about too much. I just pictured, like, you know, planet Earth imploding or something like that. I don't know. Or like the Spiral King from Gurren Lagann, you know what I'm saying? Like saying this is why this is why life needs to be halted at a certain point in time. Cause you get this. No, they were right all along. Okay. We're going to say that this is what? Mall 01. Now then, we're going to do a neat little effect with this. Artistic. Okay. Now we got that going on. Oh, just take a look at all that. Probably need to make some more edits here. We'll see what we got so far. How about that? How about that? We're going to export this as mall below. Black sim image characters pictures. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Oops. And I think that'll do for right now. Oh, whoops. Let me go ahead and add this to, and this will make sense in just a second, to my parallax scrolling. So all right. Parallax scrolling. So what I need to do now is take. Ah, darn it. Is this passable? I certainly hope it is. I need to be passable object. Okay. Let's see if this is making it passable or not. So what I'm doing with RPG Maker is not necessarily designed for this. What I'm doing with it already, but that's why I had to do a whole bunch of extra stuff in order to get it to work properly. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, but whatever. Got to pay the cost to be the boss, as Snoop Dogg once said. All right. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for this event. And City Joe Shoe Store. Yeah, shoe store is what I'm looking for. We're going to put this event right here. And we're going to, oops, put this mall below. And we won't add any type of lighting effects to it because we don't have any of that right now. Switch on, da-da-da-da-da-da. That should start automatically. All right, let's see what we got here, people. It won't be exact because I haven't erased everything else on the board, so. Well, that looks lovely. Yep, and that definitely didn't work in terms of my collision detector. Okay. Okay. So I need to set up oh, I forgot I called this thing Toad Locker. That's funny. Inside. Okay. We're on the inside. Inside. Here we go. We're going to use something that doesn't have a freaking, that's a proper collision detection thing, my bobber that did. Collision. I think that will do it. That's probably the most frustrating part is trying to figure out what the game's thinking because it does this. It kind of does its own thing sometimes. It's kind of weird. In terms of how to get this collision detection stuff to work properly. Because I can't necessarily, because like I said, these are objects and everything, but they have to be passable objects. So I had to set that up, and again, I can't really use the regular collision because I'm not using the tile. So I had to use the tile and make it a non-passable object in order for me to create the illusion of collision. So that's been kind of the issue of figuring out, does the game recognize this or not? I don't know. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's actually not kind of a pain in the butt, it is a pain in the butt. So now we're going to erase all of this. Yes, all that work we were doing before is now going to have to be all erased. So then, we'll go ahead and save this first. And then, and it's okay if I had to make it over again, if something goes horribly wrong or something. Can we zoom out? Thank you. All right. So now then, like, why in God's name did you do all that? Because I shall show you. All right, now we have it back up here, and now we're going to take the collision stuff and once again create the illusion of it. Really? Wait, really? Okay, alright, okay, whatever. We'll have to make sure that these things are implemented properly. Yeah. Okay. Choop, 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 and choop. That might bug me. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, here we go. And we'll see what one looks like when it's virtually done. Oh, we're almost time to go. Yep. And there it is. The teddy looks completely deformed in the background. I'll have to fix that later. There it goes. It can look like a real game. How about that, guys? So AJ, hopefully you're still watching. I will now give you some samples of the gameage. That's looking super obvious. It's like, definitely look at this. Yeah. This is looking pretty nifty. She thick too. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good so far, guys. So let's go over all the screens real quick again. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. Why can't I have this one? Whatever. Okay. Now after this, I'm gonna go ahead and go to church. All right. It's beginning of the game. Let's just go out there and get nice and ignorant and get a hoodie on. Woo! Look at my popo meter going up. All we know what's gonna happen when the popo meter goes up. It's not gonna be a good time. It's not gonna be a tremendous time. Nice TV, nice crib, all that. So this took a little bit of time as well. I have to figure out some collision stuff with that. Get some texture on the wall as well. Let's go to the whip. Let's go to Grandmama's house. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So this is Grandmama's place. I might want to actually put some little bit of parallax scrolling in here somehow. So it won't look so, 2D. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That'll look pretty neat. Alright. Now we're going to go to the mall. Listen to some classical music so we don't get arrested. Okay. Yeah, guys, it's beginning to look like a real game. How about that? Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to disrespect the RPG Maker community because they do tremendous work. Some of the best stuff you'll ever play is an RPG Maker. To the moon, forget about it. Alright. Let's just go ahead and get mad so we can make sure that she's functioning properly. Nah, son, I don't know what you mean. Oh my god, you people are so sensitive. Curse this lady out. And here comes the Jake. Here comes the Jake. I didn't do nothing. Well, that was the end of that. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for AJ stopping by from the African American Gamer Coalition. That is awesome to see at least one of you guys over there as well. That's awesome. And also Bryce, thanks for stopping by as well. Lord, also if Michael Herrera you're watching too, you're much appreciated in everything that you've done with the Christian Game Developers Conference. If you want to support me, there will be links in the description for the Patreon and other things that I've got going on in terms of music and things like that too. So then, Lord willing, I will smoke with you guys next time. And thanks so much again. And that's all I got for you. Bye-bye.